In this video, we'll look at triangle pose, Trikonasana. Triangle pose has both legs straight, one arm down toward the floor, the other arm up toward the sky. The head can be in different positions, either looking down, up to the side, or up at the fingertips, so long as the neck stays in line with the spine. Here we look at entering triangle pose, taking a wide stance. Then the back foot, in this case my left foot, will turn in part way, and the right foot will turn out 90 degrees. Extend my arms and lean out over my right leg, keeping my right side very extended by lifting up through my armpit. Slowly extending out and over, and then bringing the hand down to the block. Bring my hand to my hip just to get secure in my base, my foundation, repositioning the block, and then extend the top arm. I'm keeping my head in line with my spine. Deep, even, relaxed breathing. To come up, I'll press into my feet, lift back up, and turn my feet to parallel, bringing my hands to my hips. On the other side, let's look at another way to come into triangle pose. From warrior two and side angle pose with the front knee bent. So I'll come into warrior two, and then reach out, keeping the side long, and extend over into side angle pose. From here, I'll reach down and find my block, and then straighten my front leg, coming into triangle pose. As we'll see in a little bit, triangle pose is a combination of a forward bend and a twist. Sometimes it feels easier to get the torso out over the front leg, starting with the front leg bent as in warrior two and side angle pose. To come out, I'm going to bend the front knee again. Come back into side angle pose. Lift up into warrior two. Trying to keep the legs very stable and still here. And then hands to hips, turning my feet parallel. Now let's take a look at triangle pose from a front view and look at a couple of alignment issues. Triangle is a forward bend with a twist to the side. Watch as I come over, reaching out, keeping the side long, bending at the hip, establishing my foundation, and then completing the twist. Notice how my top arm is extending out in the same line as the shoulder blade. If I try to come into triangle pose just bending over sideways, bending at the waist, you can see that I just get cramped up there and can't come over very far. Notice the action of the hip. and then the twist as I turn my ribs up toward the ceiling and then extend my arm. Triangle pose sometimes is described as being between two panes of glass, but that's not actually how your body works. Here I demonstrate even more the forward bend aspect, and then coming back into the twist to complete the pose. Here, I'm hyperextending my shoulder, illustrating a common alignment problem. Now, I'm integrating my arm into the shoulder again and extending it up, right in line with the shoulder blade, a much better alignment of the shoulder. Triangle pose, Trikonasana.